Hi Plums, welcome back to my channel. For today, I have for you a little, well, I'm not gonna say it's a summer inspired tutorial, but it's kind of related to summer. It's kind of a golden goddess, but a golden goddess meets urban because I am dressed up very casual. Yes, I'm wearing a crop top. Yes, it's a slip crop top, but back where I live, it's like it's summer all year long. So don't miss this video and follow me step by step on how to achieve the perfect casual golden goddess look. So for the first step, we are going to be applying foundation. It's my everyday foundation. It's by Pari Maquillaje in shade 01. I love this one because it's actually powder and it just falls so nicely on the face. Like, it literally looks so much, what's the word? Softer on your skin, which is something that is going to be very essential in our golden goddess makeup look. Because what we want to emphasize on is the eyes, obviously, but our skin needs to look flawless. I'm going to be moving on to the concealer. So I'm going to be using the Geek Cosmetics. Oh my gosh, I got some some red nail polish there. But this one is the Perfect Secret JK PS01. That is like the longest concealer name I've ever read. Anyway, it's a really good concealer. I feel it really does cover everything up. So I'm loyal to this concealer, honestly. So as you all may have seen on my videos, I love applying the concealer with my powder brush, but you see how this one is a lot chubbier? Well, this one's chubbier, but this one's fluffier. This one is more compressed. This one is one I like using. I find it works really well on applying concealer. I just discovered this not so long ago, actually. I forgot my beauty blender. And to be honest, I always forget my beauty blender. So I forgot my beauty blender and I really needed to use something to apply the concealer. So I was kind of desperate and I just aimed for this brush. And it's been working pretty well, actually. I am very happy with the results. Following that up, I am going to be using my blush by Chanel. It's in shade 320 Rouge Profond. I hope I said it right. This blush is heaven and it lasted so long. I've literally had it for, well, I've had it for more than a year or two. If any beauty experts knew about me having this blush for that long, they would literally come to my house, take it, and throw it away on the trash for me. You're not supposed to have your makeup for more than 2 years, whatever it is. But I mean, someone's on a budget. No, I'm kidding. I think I've had it for 2 years. But I mean, just look at the quantity of how much is still in there. I have so much left. I literally feel like it hasn't gone down, which it has because there was a time where I used to use it every single day. So moving on to something a little bit more extra, I'm gonna be going to the highlighter. I call this one the unicorn highlighter. It's in shade, I think this doesn't even have a shade. It's by Nicole Miller and it just says liquid illuminator. It comes with this like droplet thingy, which reminds me a little bit of medicine, but it's really easy to apply. So I just put it in all of the spots where I want to get a little bit of highlighter. And this color, it looks very intense when you look at it on, oh my gosh, I am talking so slow. It looks a little bit intense when you see it in the bottle because it looks very iridescent. Okay, I definitely do not know how to pronounce that. But once you start applying it on your skin, it actually blends really nicely if your skin is more on the cool tone side, on the pinkish tones, or if you have really fair skin, because it's kind of pinkish and it looks kind of holographic. So that's why I like calling it the unicorn effect highlighter. So we are moving straight to the eyes. So I'm gonna be taking my eyeshadow brush with my Golden Goddess. Oh my gosh, okay. If I would have known that I was gonna call this video Golden Goddess, I would have only used this Charlotte Tilbury palette. But I'm gonna be using this with one of my Stila liquid eyeshadows that I loved. It's literally pure gold. Well, not literally, but it looks pure gold. So I'm gonna be using the Golden Goddess palette, and I'm going to be going for that really light beigey tone, for that really light nude tone, which I'm going to be applying all over my eyelid as a base for this makeup. What I love about this base color is that it's kind of slightly shimmery, so it adds that really nice glow to the eye. Up next, I'm going to be using the eyeshadow crease brush. I'm going to be taking the light shade of brown and applying it all over the eye crease. So this next step is kind of scary for me because it's the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Forever. It's by Stila. Another thing that took me so long to get, I had been looking for this everywhere. So I finally got them. I got it in the Christmas trio set, I think, and it came with this really fancy gold color with kind of this purplish, holographic, bluish, sparkly, glittery, lots of colors kind of purple eyeshadow, and with a really basic and neutral one that was in a light beige, and it had a little bit of sparkle. But for today's video, I'm gonna be applying this. You can see how the applicator is kind of like a lipstick or a lip gloss, and you just put it on top of your eyelid so easily. It's so creamy, but you just have to wait for it to dry. So once it's dry, we're gonna go back to that crease brush and back to the Charlotte Tilbury palette, and we're gonna take this coppery kind of dusty brown, and we're gonna put it on top of the eye crease again. To be honest, like, look at the difference of the eyes. I'm obviously gonna smudge it and blend it, but here it looks so much more uniform, whereas here I feel like the glitter makes your eye look kind of lacking depth, because you definitely need something darker to make the gold pop, you see? So as I mentioned, we take the smudge brush and try to blend everything in as nicely as possible so that it looks softer. For me, when it comes to makeup, you have to do it in such a way that you and everybody else know that you're wearing makeup, but you're wearing it so softly and so nicely that it looks like you're barely wearing anything at all. So now that we've got that blended out, I am going to use this white eyeliner. It's by Retake in shade White. I'm going to be putting this on my bottom lash line because I want my eyes to look more open, more awake. This is a great trick, you guys. This or like a nude color is great to make yourself look more awake, especially if you're like hungover or you didn't sleep all right or whatever. This is a lifesaver. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I was forgetting the brows. You know how when you warm up while you're working out, they tell you to start either in the bottom or the top of the body and then go down or go up. Like, don't skip parts because then you're gonna forget to stretch on a certain body part. Well, the same thing applies for makeup. Eat and I totally forgot to do my brows. So we're gonna be using the chocolate shade by Pali Maquillaje. It's also in powder. You know how I like to apply this one, very, very lightly. So I take very little product in my chubby eyeliner brush, and we just, well, I just fill out all those little blank spaces. And then we repeat the same process in the other brow. So we are gonna be moving on to the liquid liner, which is by MAC in Boot Black. I actually have to go off camera to do this because it's a great headache for me, so I'll be right back. So I did a really, really thin line, number one, because I am not an eyeliner expert, and number two, because I really want to not lose too much focus on the gold eyeshadow that we still have left on the eye, so that's why. So I'm gonna be moving on to my Sumptuous Extreme mascara by Estee Lauder. It's probably my favorite mascara I've had this year. There used to be this Clinique mascara that I used to love, but they don't sell it anymore. Anyway, in other news, did you guys know that the Formula One has a show on Netflix? I consider myself a huge fan, but I only recently discovered it because a guy friend told me about it. And silly me, I was so excited, and like the first thing that showed up on my Netflix screen was season 2, which I never realized until I finished the season, and I was like, wait, why does it say T2, E1? T is like as for season, T for temporada in Spanish, and I'm like, this doesn't look right. So I started watching season 2 first, and now I'm watching season 1. Which, by the way, in this case, I think it worked to my advantage because now I know who all the newbies are and where all the drivers are and like all the teams and all the drama and everything. So I'm just waiting in season 1 to just like wait for everything to... Now to finish this lovely look, we are going to go to the final step, which is the lips. I'm going to be using my magnetic Estee Lauder. Oh my gosh, I should really read the shades before filming the video because it's just so hard. Powerful! Oh my gosh, I love this. This really nice pink shade, which is very good for like an everyday lip, I consider. And it's definitely not like a scene stealer. It definitely complements any look. It's like you dressing up with whatever you want and then you wear black heels. That works perfect. Et voila, je suis fini. Oh no, wait, I was gonna use that for my French inspired tutorial. Anyway, I might as well use it again. This is the final look, you guys. I hope you all liked it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel, or both. I would love for you guys to comment down below on what kind of video you would like to see next.